Hey guys, welcome to the TMFIA review cast. I'm GraveDigger Griffin, and I am here with,
Johnny boy.
and we are reviewing the Bell Witch project.
Alright, Kyler.
So, John, let's hear your thoughts.
Here are my thoughts. What the fuck possessed you to choose this motherfucking movie?
I don't
Suggesting to
know.
watch, but to fucking review it. I can't
Mhm.
believe this fucking movie. I had a lot of trouble staying awake until I saw January 21st. Then I was fucking dying. January 21st. This
21.
fucking movie is like a shitty Paranormal Activity remake. It's like a
Kind
mix between Paranormal fucking Activity and uh God damn it, what's that other fucking movie? And the Blair Witch Project. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
mix between the two, and it's fucking terrible. And they would like every segment or whatever they transition to be like day 8 in the day, and these motherfuckers, January, not 21st. Not 2
Mm-hmm.
1 like ST. It's 2
Hmm.
1 TH. January 21st.
Yeah, 21st.
Okay, if I'm gonna make a fucking movie, like, I'm gonna fucking double check, make sure what motherfucker, like, if he's writing shit, what person says January 21st?
21st.
I've
I don't
never
know.
made that
I bet
mistake my
someone got
entire
fucking
fucking
fired,
life.
dude.
I bet I'm sure maybe I put like 12 on accident in my life instead of January 21st. But 21st? 21st. That doesn't make any fucking sense. This movie's on Netflix. Thousands of people are able to fucking view this shit.
Yeah,
21st.
21st.
I remember when I
That's
messaged you on Facebook, you're like, it
yeah.
seemed like you're kind of
It's been a while.
disappointed. It seems like you've been kind of disappointed and you thought it was good. And then I'm like, 21st. And you're like, oh, fuck. You know, you're like, fuck that. And you just kind of threw it underneath the bus. Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. Okay, some issues I had with the movie. When the girl got possessed, it was like, see, she's bad because we put black makeup on her. And now she's good because there's no black makeup on her. And it's like cheesy ass fucking like makeup they had like in some fucking American Horror Story season 3 or something. And the phone calls to the police, they're scripted so badly. The mom would call the police. Help me, someone. Oh my god, please help me. Oh my god, please help me. Ma'am, calm down. My da-da-da, my daughter's missing. Da-da-da, my husband's missing. My fucking son's getting murdered. Blah, blah, blah. By demons and shit. That didn't happen, though. Then, sir, ma'am, calm down. Where are you? Oh my god, please help me. And the phone call just drops. This happened 3 times in the fucking movie. I think it's either 3 times or, like, more. This movie fucking sucked. And then they like randomly like people got possessed, like the father randomly got possessed, but I guess they're like, all right, we're done possessing you, but now we're gonna possess the daughter. Okay, cool. And then he got all abusive. He got done being possessed, then he randomly got abusive and said no one's allowed to leave the fucking house, then started beating the shit out of the kid and the fucking wife. Like, and then they brought a fucking priest to bless the house and shit like that, and do an exorcism for some reason. And it's like they don't fucking do exorcism. This movie had the facts all fucking wrong. For an exorcism to occur in the 21st century, you need fucking to be researched by the Vatican to rule out any fucking mental illness. I know this shit for a fact. And I thought it was a witch, not Satan, exactly. I'm not 100% sure, though, but it seems like in the Christianity kind of thing, there's not a lot of witches rolling around. I'm not religious or anything, but fuck. And do you remember when the bitch got fucking, when she was had an exorcism on her? She was, like, levitating in the air, and the guy got
Hmm.
close enough to where she could just grab his neck?
Hmm.
Do you remember how easily she just kind of moved her thumb, and his neck just broke?
Yeah.
She just kind of moved his thumb and he just fell down. I was like, what the fuck? Like, who would get close to that dumb, like, what a fucking idiot priest. Has he not seen goddamn The Exorcist? People got fucking murdered in that movie. Like, why would you, like, move close enough to this fucking person that's levitating in the middle of the air? And
I have
also,
no clue.
this movie had very bad acting. All the screaming was repulsive.
Mm-hmm.
The females represented in this movie was also repulsive. All the roles, they were like, this teenager had her friends over many times, and apparently they just like slept in the most ridiculous way. It's like we don't wear any clothes ever, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's just a ridiculous kind of plot points just so they can put some naked bitches on screen. And it's
Okay.
it's pretty ridiculous. Like, they had that quite a bit where they just have some, like, oh, it's attractive young teen, not wearing any clothes, just in bra and panties. Good movie, am I right? It just, oh my god. It took them, like, two fucking weeks to move into their goddamn house. There's no backstory why they moved in their own house, either. They didn't give a backstory, did they? It was like, oh, I lost my job.
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that. Oh my god. What bothered you in the movie, or what did you like about the movie?
Well, didn't some girl send the guys flying in the air in that movie? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Here,
I
you
liked
kinda gotta
that.
swipe
That
by the
was
screen.
cool.
That was pretty. Yeah, I did
That
like
was
that.
epic.
But
That was...
then they found his body in a completely different area afterwards.
Uh-huh.
Fucking excellent. They found
Imagine.
he was face down when he died, or when he got put back down on the ground, and then later in the movie they find the dead body and he's in a completely different position and all propped up with, oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe you. You're never picking the next movie ever again.
Okay.
You're fucking never picking the next movie ever again.
Whatever.
I'm fucking done with your shit, Kyler. You blew your chance. We're gonna watch Mind Game. I was on Netflix. I'm like, MIND games. Like, what the fuck? I can't.
Not Mind
I know it's
Games.
mine. I'm like, where the fuck's Mind Games? All right. Let's start off this shit. How did the movie begin?
Which one? Mind Games?
No, we're still doing the fucking Bell Witch.
Dude, I don't know. It's been so long. Fuck.
Alright. Start off with a oh no. Yeah, birthday party.
Okay, the kid's walking around with the camera, and
Ooh, I got my camera
he's talking to one of the girls, and he's asking one of them to go topless, I believe.
Oh yeah, at a birthday party
And,
of just full family members, a bunch of fucking teens. Just
No. There was a girl and her friends, and the girl was like pushing her brother away.
Mm.
It was like,
You just distinctly
there's like
remember.
4 of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. See, the fucking
The dad
this
was
movie is
inside.
disgusting. I'm
The
not
dad
saying
was inside. The mom was cutting cake, I believe. And no, the dad and uncle or someone was outside cooking.
Yeah, and they just kind of let it happen until like 4 or 5 females had their shirts off and they're like partying with 2 other guys. They're like, yeah, family party. No,
Did
like,
that happen?
Huh?
What the fuck? Did
Yeah,
that happen?
there was like 4 girls that just like took off their tops in the middle of this like fucking barbecue, and it's a bunch of fucking adults hanging out at a goddamn birthday party for like a 15, 16-year-old. I don't know why. Oh, this fucking movie, man. I don't know why. And then here's another part. He went behind the house and his sister was smoking weed.
No? I don't
Get out of here! Don't tell mom I'm smoking weed. Are you guys smoking weed back here? Get out of here, you dork! Stupid shit like that. And then I don't know what the fuck is this was the girl supposed to be the witch who was at the party who was just like standing there?
Yes,
She
I
was
think.
just standing there like looking at nothing, like, oh my god, she's weird. She's standing. And then everybody went home. I don't remember. Then like bunch of random hauntings and shit like that happened. I just remembered the electrician's death.
Yeah, that was funny. The father, no, don't touch him! Stop.
everyone had their own goddamn YouTube channel. That electrician has more fucking subscribers than I do. This is Dave's electrician channel.
That's pretty good.
This is Dana's clothes YouTube channel. Hey guys, Dana here, doing my clothes. I got this dress for 12 whole doll hairs. Get out of here, you little worm! You're in my closet. So the brother he's been throughout the movie, and it just seems like he's the biggest fucking pervert ever. This, like, I know it's not like he's trying to be, but like all the circumstances, like he's the biggest fucking pervert. Like when the bitch was having the night terrors, like he'd go in the room to see what's going on, and she's like pretty much she's fucking naked, barely. She barely has any fucking clothes on, and he goes in there and he's like, "Get the fuck out! What are you doing here? Your fuckers, this is naked!" He's like, "Oh, sorry." He's like, has a camera with him. Like, I don't think he's intentionally trying to be a fucking pervert, or that's what he's looking to do. But it just, this guy's like, he's a fucking pervert. He's walking around with a camera, and you go into his sister's room, and she's like wearing nothing. Oh my fucking god. And then I can't even remember what the fuck happened. Everything's so clustered. It's just like a bunch of random hauntings. Like, alright, I'm just gonna say a bunch of shit that happened, like, that I can remember. I don't know if it's in order or not, but it happened. The three girls, they're having a slumber party and shit, and they're all jumping around and dancing to some shitty-ass royalty-free music that pretty much you can download the internet for free and not get charged for using, or have to give royal checks to someone for it. And you don't have to pay for it, it's pretty much free. So they're all dancing to that, and someone's recording for some reason, and they're wearing pretty much nothing. They're wearing bras and panties, and like, oh yeah, it's dancing, it's blurry, but it's not porn.
Aha!
Yeah, it's still a movie, it's scary. It's like, wow, this porno has good plot. And then this one kind of jumped me when they kind of like sideswiped to the closet, and there's the girl from the party who was just staring. She was all witchified, and it was like for a half second, it's like, whoa, spooky. It's like, oh my god, what was that? It's like, oh no. And there's another thing when they're laying on the bed and they're listening to music, and the music just stops, and it's like a voice just says, get out. And I'm like, go fuck yourself, movie, you suck. And then another time, they get, like, the basement door just shuts by itself and locks them in with oh man, that basement sucked ass. That was so unfinished and garbage. And, you know what it seems like? How many times they had to go back down to the fucking hang on. I'm gonna interrupt my thought again from interrupting my other thought. When he put the fucking camera on the car, the remote controlled car. And he's like, I'm gonna send this bad boy down to go check out the basement.
Yeah, that was pretty
Starts
stupid.
to drive it, and I'm
it
like,
flips.
how the fuck is this gonna go down the fucking stairs? Does it have a slinky, like, little on there? Like, what the fuck? And it just fucking totals down the goddamn stairs. And I'm like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? He's like, oh my god, my fucking camera. I'm like, you're the fucking, oh my god. I wish, oh Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, is there gonna be a ramp on it? How the fuck is this gonna go down there? It just, oh god. Fucking movie sucks so much. Kyler, watch this movie again and just kind of like, no, don't. No one should watch this fucking movie. I know on Frankenstein's Army, our last review, we said you should watch it for some shit, but I guess if you're interested in the softcore porn, you could watch this movie, but hey, you always have the fucking internet, don't you? So, there's no reason at all for you to watch this fucking movie. No reason. It's fucking terrible. Oh my god, it's so fucking bad. Do you remember anything bad from the movie? Anything else?
Not really. I mean, let me think.
I would go in like sequence order or like plot what happened. I guess I can go that. Pretty much they get to the house, they have a party, they realize there's hauntings. There's like some shit happens and they don't ever say it's a haunting.
I thought the daughters, no, he only had one daughter. The daughter and the friend sleeping in the same bed, and then like getting not crushed, but like
The blanket
smothered
got like pretty
by the
much.
sheets and blanket or whatever that
Yep.
was.
I was like, they're gonna wake up and they're just gonna start screaming bloody murder, and that's gonna be that. And it happened, and the sheets just kind of like shoved underneath the mattress, and I guess there was a lot of pressure from those like sheets, and they got freaked out. And they're like, "Oh my god, I can't get up out of these sheets." And then the parents walk in, they're like, "What the fuck are you idiots doing?" And they lift up the sheet, and they're naked. He's like, it just probably seemed. I would be like, "Are you two fucking? Like, you guys are naked. Like, what's going on here? Is this like, are you guys supposed to be having sex? Like, this. What? Why are you naked? Who sleeps naked? Like that?" I, I'm fairly fucking sure females don't sleep like that. I'm fairly sure. That at
Hmm.
like at a slumber party, like that not every single teenager is like a fucking lesbian, bisexual being entity that just wants to fucking smack each other's ass while dancing to shitty royalty-free music in front of a camera. These characters came off so negatively, and they wanted you to feel sympathy for this character later on in the film, and you should show sympathy because she's straight up a fucking bitch to her brother, and he's a little shit back, and she's still a fucking cunt, and her friends are cunts, and why the fuck should I feel any sympathy for this character that's going to be haunted? Maybe if she was like being bullied at school for shit that she didn't do, there was rumors floating around, and she got bullied and shit like that. Like, oh, she feel bad because she's bullied. Like, she's on the internet. She's got lots of fans, you know, with their fucking clothes. YouTube channel. This movie's terrible. And yeah, they got haunted, and then the kid looks up, and his friends and his one friend, they look up like, "Oh, dude, you're on haunted land." He's like, "No way! We have to go look for a cave. Okay, let's go. Wait, I brought my camera." Listen to this right here. This other kid has a camera, and this pretty much is just an excuse to
Hmm.
have show his death later on. And he has his camera. He's like, "Oh, dude, you got a camera too?" He's like, "Yeah, man, brought my camera. I just got it." And he's like,
Camera squad.
"Dude, is that a dent in your camera?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, it's not brand new." Like, why the fuck would you have to downplay that shit? It's just like, just say, "Oh, he's got a camera. Okay, cool, let's go." Like, why the fuck, like, "Hey, that's a shitty camera." "Oh, well, I needed a shitty excuse for my shitty camera." I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't care if it's a bad prop. It's still a fucking prop. Just, like, go with it. Like, I couldn't even fucking tell it was a bad camera. I wasn't gonna be like, "Well, that camera is pretty shitty looking. I highly doubt it's new," even though they didn't tell me it wasn't new. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why would you downplay that shit? Like, just so fucking frustrating. Like, there's nothing going for your movie. Don't make it more shitty than it has to be. And then they go out, and his mom's like, "No, you can't go out. You need to unload boxes because we've been moving in for like a week and a half." He says, "Mom, please, we're gonna go find a cave." And she's like, "Fuck you, let's go." He says, "Okay." And then the guy, his friend with his shitty camera, his shitty dented camera, because cameras can fucking suffer dents and be perfectly fine, goes out, and then he gets fucking murdered or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm fucking just furious.
I I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad.
It was that bad. I would tell you to watch it again, but please just take my word for it and just believe me, it was that bad.
Okay.
It's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad. Thanks everybody for watching. I think that'll. Well, Kyler, actually, do you know what happened at the ending? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you give a rundown of what happened at the end?
The cop that's like going through the story, you told him about that, right? Like
Oh yeah,
at the beginning, there's a cop. He's pulling up on the scene and he's just investigating, and he sees a blanket on the ground in the beginning. And then, like a quarter of the way through the movie, it continues with the cop, and he sees a tree with, I think, a body hanging from it,
yeah.
and that was, I think it was the husband. Um, Anyway, another quarter of the way through the movie, like halfway now, the cop comes up on a crashed car with a dead body in it, and I don't know who that was. I can't remember. And then towards the ending of it now, the cop is investigating and he comes up upon this cave and he sees a woman, or no, that was a child, wasn't it?
That was the daughter. She was in a sewer, and he's like, "You gotta come with me," and she's like, "Oh," and then it cut, and they brought her home. Man, pretty much the ending is the daughter. She kills the priest trying to commit the exorcism, and then the dad and the mom and the son are like, "Let's go get her! Fuck calling the cops!" And then they go looking in the woods for the daughter, and the daughter kills the son because he got left behind and needed to tie his shoe or something, and the parents just like kept going.
Wow.
And then
Ooh.
apparently the husband had a gun and he saw the daughter and he turned around to shoot it and he accidentally shot his wife. So he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I killed you." And then I don't know how he died. How did he die?
I thought he was hung from a tree.
Maybe his body was, but I'm pretty sure she killed him some other way. At the end.
Do you remember?
I don't. He died. And then she's like, she woke up. She's like, "Huh? Where am I? Dad? Mommy? Oh, you guys are dead? What the fuck happened?" She's not she's not being possessed anymore. So, she's pretty much, I guess, like the possessed, the being or entity that possessed her led the parents out there to next to a big ass cave where the witch, and so she saw the witch taking her mom's dead body in there. I guess the witch was done possessing her, and so she was taking the dead body, and the daughter is like, "Give her back to me, god dang it!" And she goes into a cave and looks around for quite a while, and with some shitty angles and everything, and then camera angles, of course. And she finds her, and she's just like bent over, she's like kneeling down, and she walks up, and the witch turns around and jump scares with some really fucking bad makeup on as a witch, and scares her, and it's like, "The end, and the girl's in the asylum now. No one believes her. Her mother's body's never been found." Ugh. Here's the hilarious part. The mother, do you remember what her name is? It's like Janet or like Jacqueline or something. Something J.
I think it was Jacqueline.
Yeah. Do you know the end credits called her? I said, Dana, blah, 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 is in the asylum. And her mother, Margaret, blah, 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 has never been found. I was like, who the fuck is Margaret? Who the fuck's Margaret? What the fuck? Does Margaret, did she get introduced on January 20, like, for a second, whatever the fuck it was? Like, they just fucking talked about a character that never fucking existed. I think they forgot the name or something. That's why I was laughing in the middle of your, when you're talking about the end, because I just fucking remembered it. Margaret. I'm pretty fucking sure this character did not exist. Her mother's name was not fucking Margaret. It was like Jacqueline or something like that. I fucking swear to God. Okay, if that movie's allowed on Netflix, then Gravedigger Night Rises should be on Netflix. Fuck that.
Yes.
Fuck that. Gravedigger Night Rises is a better fucking
16,
movie than
guys.
that shit.
Yep.
Exactly. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing my angry rant for 25 minutes. And Kyler, thank you so much for supporting and co-hosting this, of course. Even though you didn't get to talk a lot, but it is very late, and you did not see the movie. It's been a while since you've seen it.
I've seen it. I just,
been a while.
I don't know. I didn't have a lot wrong with it. I thought it was okay.
Maybe I'm just being too picky. I mean, I just watched it going in. I'm gonna review this, and you just kind of watched it for fun. So I guess like that's why I remember more.
I don't know. I do kind of like weird movies, but
yeah, I certainly do. Like I love shit like that, but that was too very bad. Too bad for me.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like you like the older version of horror movies.
I like newer stuff. I love Paranormal Activity. I like those movies. I love
I don't.
Insidious.
I
I mean,
don't know. I liked
there's
the.
still a lot of things wrong with Paranormal Activity, but I do like
Yeah.
the movies. I'm excited for the last movie, because I like Paranormal Activity. I can get a good scare. They get a good scare at me, or frightening, or blah out of me. But for more movie reviews, make sure to subscribe to TMFIA. We all have a Twitter you guys can follow. My Twitter handle is @97Jonnyboy, and Kyler's is
At GraveDigger Griffin, or no, GraveDigger G, guys.
there. You go. Yes, and you can follow our individual channels in the description. We upload a bunch of gaming fun and whatnot, so you can check those channels out. We appreciate if you give this whole video a like. And thank you very much. And the next movie review is Mind Games. Yes, about a group of friends who go exploring in this mine, pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
And about a curse that follows them. So, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out our next movie review of Mind Games. We appreciate all the support you guys give, comments, likes, and shares. Make sure to keep that up. We appreciate it so much, and see you guys later. Bye.